What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Sophia. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already, and the notification button because I have a lot of stuff coming up, which is partially what this video is about. The baby journey. If you guys have been fans of Derek and I's for a while, then you guys all know our struggles, fertility issues, everything that's going on with us. So I want to go more in depth with that because I've been getting a lot of questions, especially since I posted a lot of photos recently about Derek going in for his final surgery. So basically, let me give you a rundown and a little real ass synopsis of everything that has been happening with us. Derek and I have been trying to get pregnant pretty much since the day we met. Not really, but we have always both been really adamant, we want a big family. So we started figuring out that we had fertility issues. Obviously I have a son who is almost 7, but we started to notice that, okay, so we're not necessarily actively trying, but we're not being careful and nothing is happening. So then we started really actively trying to get pregnant. It didn't happen. So Derek went to see a couple specialists here in Vegas, and they did they did one surgery, a lot of blood work, and he basically was diagnosed with something that's called azoospermia. So I'm basically going in depth with this with you guys just because maybe someone out there is struggling. I actually have met people that I know that I went to hair school with years ago that are having the same issue, which is crazy because it only affects 1% of men, which is insane. So it's really difficult. I've posted about it on our other channel before. It's difficult for me because I, of course, feel so terrible that my husband has to go through a lot of this testing and surgery and stuff like that just to find out if it's possible for him to have kids. And it's tough for me to have to watch that. Obviously, if I could take the pain away and just do it all myself, I would, but I can't. So it's tough. It's a situation that I don't think a lot of people talk about, and I never really thought about it, obviously, until it's happened to me. So, the April Fool's pregnancy jokes kind of get to me a little bit now. So things that used to not bother me now, they do bother me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that if you're going through the same thing. So yeah, it's a struggle, and it's always kind of in the back of our minds. So basically last year, Derek and I hired this doctor. His name is Dr. Paul Turek. He is the badass of what my husband has been diagnosed with. So he is the #1 guy to go see. He works out of Beverly Hills. We've been talking with him via Zoom over the past, it's been almost 1 year. So we had to do a lot of things leading up to this just a few days ago. We had to do a lot of blood work. Derek, I say we, I had to do anything, of course. My poor husband had to do everything, but he had to do a lot more blood work, even more than the specialist we saw here. We had to do a lot of samples, testing, stuff like that before he was able to do the surgery. And then of course, with everything with COVID happening, it made everything take longer and just a lot more precautions and everything like that. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna put a picture of him going into surgery, maybe in the thumbnail, or I'll put it right here. Derek did have his surgery just a couple of days ago, you guys. So it was something that's called FNA mapping. So this is totally informational, just if it's something that, maybe you and your spouse are interested in. I would definitely recommend going to Paul because Dr. Turek, he's I don't know, it's his life goal to help couples like us that deserve children, but obviously can't have them. So it's a 50-50% chance after this procedure. Derek is really sore and it was pretty intense. So he had to go under and everything, and they did a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna go into detail because I feel like you guys would faint, but it was painful, and it was a lot for him. So we had to make a day trip to California, and then we came back, and yeah, so we are on the way, you guys. We will know the results of Derek's surgery within the next 3 to 6 weeks. They say that our doctor said it would probably be closer to 3. So we'll find out within the next 3 weeks if we can have a baby. So that is huge for us. I kind of have just put it out of my mind, to be honest. I feel for me, it's easier for me to block painful things in my head. So like when I start to think about them, I just kind of like shut it off. I think that we both are preparing ourselves for the worst and that it's a no and moving on to the next option, which could be adoption, a sperm donor, whatever. I mean, we haven't even really gone into detail about how we would, you know, what we want to do, if it's fostering, whatever. So that's our next step, but we're focusing more on if it's a no, just because if it's a yes, it'll be a nice surprise. But if it's a no, then we're prepared for that answer. So Derek and I are both pretty much at peace with that. We have conversations about it pretty much every day, and it's just, we want it to be like as healthy as possible, you know, all these conversations, and it's hard, man. Shit sucks, but I'm really happy and I'm so grateful. I feel so terrible that my husband had to go through this like painful surgery. So if you guys don't see him for a couple days, you guys know why. He's very, very sore, and it was very uncomfortable for him. So basically, for all this to go through, we have a 50-50 chance. And that is what really kills me, because it's like, are you serious? Like, it couldn't have been like 70-30, like nothing, like it's 50-50. So I mean, it's just up in the air. There's nothing that's telling us yes, or we're leaning towards no. I mean, I will be honest with you, I have dreams every night that like we're pregnant and, you know, whatever. So it's obviously on my subconscious mind, and it's on my mind every day. So I just wanted to give you guys an update because I get a lot of questions about it, and I promise that you guys will not be the first to know, but you guys will know when we are ready to tell you guys the answer to our biggest question of our life. So just bear with me, you guys, because when we get the results, I mean, it's gonna be pretty tough for us if it's a no, and it's gonna be like a really huge celebration if it's a yes. So stick with me, you guys, and I will keep you guys posted. I'm already eating a lot. Just kidding. I'm actually on a 20-day cleanse. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I am trying not to, well, I'm succeeding actually, pat myself on the back, at not drinking alcohol or eating fast food for the last like 20 days or whatever. I'm doing a 20-day challenge. I messed up on Cinco de Mayo. Okay, I had a couple drinks. So now I went back to day 1, and now I'm on day 9. So it's pretty cool. I am actually working with my trainer right now, which is another piece of exciting news. I'm working with my trainer right now. She is amazing, and we both came up with a meal plan and my basic like workout 5-day split. So what I do, it's so easy, user like beginner friendly is what I mean. So I came out with that, and we are just kind of finalizing everything. It's so cute and it's really awesome. It's an amazing plan. I get so many questions about what I eat in a day and everything, so it kind of answers all of those questions. So be on the lookout for that, you guys. I'll probably promote that more on Instagram and Snip Feed and stuff like that. So make sure you guys are keeping up with all of my socials and stuff like that, because that's gonna be later this week. Also, another really big, exciting thing that's happening. It is another baby, but not my baby, like physically, but still my baby. My best friend Carol and I are going to be starting a little reality series. So we decided for the last year, we've been coming up with ideas, and I don't want to tell you guys too much, but it will be airing next week on my channel, so you guys have to stay tuned for that. We are basically going to be creating a show where we give fans and friends, family members, whoever, people makeovers that are going through something in life. So people that are having a rough time right now, or just people that need a confidence booster. So Carol and I are total advocates for plastic surgery if you want to get it, fillers if you want to get it, Botox if you want to get it. Just do whatever you got to do to make yourself feel amazing. Obviously, I have the knowledge in the gym. Carol has the knowledge everywhere else with makeup, hair, all that good stuff. So we have a bunch of really cool people on our team that are going to be helping us. I have my hairstylist, EJ Hair Gallery, which is amazing. So I have my lash artist, Bianca, and I have my other lash artist, Kara. So we are going to basically be taking one of our fans, one of our friends, someone that we decide to transform them and make them a brand new bitch. basically. So I just want to, both of us, Carol and I, just want to kind of like break down the stigma of plastic surgery and the negativity surrounding it and whatever, and show you guys that it can be done naturally. People that are open to it, please DM me. If you guys are going through a hard time or you need a makeover or just a refresh, make sure to DM me because you guys could be a part of our show. So that's going to be airing next week, which is really exciting for me. I think it's something that I've been really excited about for a long time, and I'm excited to do it with my best friend. So that's another little baby that's coming soon. So I have a lot of exciting things coming. Make sure you guys subscribe to me here, and also check out my snip feed just for all the bundles that are coming up. That's probably where I'm going to be doing a lot of my workout stuff as well. So if you're interested in that, make sure you guys follow me there and on Instagram, because every day I'm trying to post like inspiration. So you guys do this 20-day challenge with me because it's been tough, but it's totally worth it. So I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for baby making. Stay tuned for all that good stuff that I just talked about. And thank you guys so much for